What's going on YouTube? Taylor Print is back here with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about the week 3 drop list for Supreme's fall winter 2022 season. So if you guys haven't seen yet, the hype items for this week is a collaboration with Nike ACG, so we'll get into that in a little bit. But I wanted to say, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I drop streetwear videos 2 to 3 times a week, so if you're interested in that, make sure to hit that subscribe to stay tuned. And I just wanted to give a huge shout out to my 300 subscriber M9Yer. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, but huge shout out to you. Thanks for getting me to 300 subscribers. And also huge shout out to the new Wave Lee and also Ocean Waves and Cocaine. You guys are always commenting on my videos and it means a lot more to me than you guys will ever know. But anyways, yeah, let's get into these pieces. So the first pieces we have here are some denim pullover jackets. And so if you guys don't know what Nike ACG is, it means all climate gear, which it's going to be a lot of outerwear, a lot of like almost hiking type of stuff, which I think ACG is the coolest sector at Nike to this day. They do a lot of like retro inspired stuff, so I think they captured that pretty well in this collaboration. And I think ACG, like I said, is the best sector at Nike. If you go into a Nike store, I feel like 9 times out of 10, the coolest stuff on the racks, if they have any, is going to be the ACG stuff. Even if you're like in New York, the Nike stuff has kind of fallen off, to be honest. And I say that as a huge Nike fan, but I wouldn't really wear most of their stuff unless it was a collaboration or if it was like ACG. So yeah, like I said, I was hyped to see that this collaboration was with the ACG sector of Nike. But anyways, enough rambling on, back to this jacket. So like I said, it is a denim pullover jacket, and obviously it's got that like nice hood on it, and I imagine these will be decently heavy. I'm not sure how heavy they'll be, but I feel like these will be pretty warm, and I imagine the pockets and stuff will be lined with fleece, but I could be wrong. As you guys can see here, we've got some small detailing above the hood, a nice little Nike ACG logo on the left chest, and then another Nike logo underneath the hood on the back. So I think this piece is pretty solid. Not really a piece that I can see myself wearing because I do like the next jacket a little bit more. So if I were to go after one of them, I would pick this next fleece jacket. So as you guys can see here, it's got a little built-in balaclava thing going on here, and then above the hood, or like eyes, I guess it's not really like a hood, it's more like the balaclava, but it does say Supreme there, and then it has the ACG logo in the middle. And then we've got these patchings to kind of break up the pattern, which I like that, and I really like this tan colorway. This blue one is pretty solid too, and I don't think this black jacket is bad either. I just think I really like this pattern. If I were to pick one of these jackets, I would go with the tan fleece pullover, and I almost didn't even notice here, it does have like a little Nike swoosh on the back right side, and then I'm actually not sure what that little patch there at the like top of the neck, or right below the neck, says. So be interested to see what that says. But anyways, I thought this piece was really solid. Curious to see what the price comes in at. I haven't really seen any info on that, but if you guys want to follow me on Instagram at TaylorPrintIsTGOD, usually the prices come out a couple days or like a day after I make these videos, so I always post them to my story there. So yeah, if you guys are ever interested in the prices, make sure to just click my story, and I'm gonna start updating them and putting them in the bio too as they come out. So that's something I haven't done that I should be doing, but yeah, make sure to just check the bio or follow me on Instagram, whichever one you guys prefer. But moving on, we've got this ACG jersey. So this is definitely more of like a European style garment, in my opinion. Definitely reminiscent of like a soccer jersey, like a goalie jersey, or a football jersey for you Europeans. But anyways, I thought these pieces were all right. Like I said, not really my style, definitely more of like a European thing, or more for soccer fans, I guess, in general. But I don't think these are bad either. I think if I were to pick one, it would be the black one, just because it's the easiest to wear. But I think these color combinations are pretty solid, and I think the use of like the neon or like the brighter colors is very reminiscent of that like soccer type of vibe. Next, we've got the grid tee. So I haven't really been able to get like a great look at what's going on in this image. It does look like it's just like a big power grid with like a city or like a landscape behind it, not a cityscape. But yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really feeling this one. It was just kind of hard to tell what's going on, so that's part of it. But even if I did know what was going on, I feel like I wouldn't really like this tee, to be honest. Next, we've got some denim pants that have a belt at the top. So I think the built-in belt part is kind of weird, and I don't really love the like pockets or the silhouette of these pants. Yeah, I don't know. These really are kind of a miss for me. I don't think they're terrible. I think the black ones are all right. I think these snakeskin ones are pretty solid. I just don't really like the denim ones. I feel like the wash looks a little weird here. I think it worked a lot better on that jacket. For some reason, these pants just look kind of like a miss for me, but they do have that retro vibe, so if that's something you like, this might be right up your alley. Next we have what I'm most hyped for, and these are some nylon shorts. I think these are super sick. I really love this blue colorway, and then these tan ones with the print on them. Obviously the black ones are sick too. You can't really go wrong with just black shorts, but I think the ones with the patterns are super cool. So if I'm going for a piece this week, it will be one of these. I'm not sure which colorway I prefer. I think the tan ones are going to be more wearable, but I think the blue ones are really cool too. And I like, as I'm thinking about it, I feel like you could just really wear those with whatever too. I feel like it's not like you have to be super matchy with those, even though the brown ones are probably a little bit easier to wear. And then we've got some denim 6-panel hats. I think these are sick. I'm not a huge hat guy, but the detailing on these ones are really cool. Again, the snakeskin one is my preferred one just because it's the most out there. The black one is super cool too though, and then the denim one I think is still pretty solid. As you guys can see here, the strap on the back has some Supreme branding on it, and then we've got the little Nike swoosh above the little opening on the back. So yeah, again, I thought these pieces were really solid. Not a piece that I'm gonna get, but a good piece for this collaboration. And then here are just some images of the pieces on body. But yeah, I think the ACG collaboration for this week was really sick, and I think it definitely carried this week. So getting into the rest of these pieces, we've got some nail polish, which was like a really odd accessory, I thought. At first I thought it was cologne looking at these images, and then I realized it was nail polish. So gonna be a pass for those. Maybe for the people out there with girlfriends, this is gonna be cool, or for the girls out there, it'll be cool, or just for anyone that wears nail polish. I don't know. I never wear nail polish, so not gonna be for me. And then we got the fire hoodie. I think the artwork is honestly pretty cool. I really like the colors. This kind of reminds me of my kitchen, just the way it's painted, so I like that. But this is something that I feel looks kind of weird on a hoodie. I feel like it would look kind of weird on like any piece of clothing. I feel like this is more of like something you like hang up on your wall or use as like a background on your phone. I really like the artwork, and it's by Enoch Perez. So shout out to him, because I think the artwork is amazing. I really like it, but I just don't think it works great on a hoodie. So that's just my opinion, but I do wish they had like a blanket of this, or like something where the artwork could be shown better. It's just kind of hard to tell what's going on here unless you're like really close up on it. You can barely tell like that's a fire truck or what's really going on. So yeah, I think the all over print hoodie was not the move for this design. Next we've got the gradient sweaters, and these are just a miss for me. I feel like they could have been cool if they chose different colors maybe, but yeah, I don't know. These are really awkward. It looks like when you pull something in a Photoshop and it like presets a gradient option for you with like 6 dividers or whatever. It just looks kind of weird. I don't know. Not a fan of these. And then we've got these heavy flannel shirts. So I think these are really sick. It's kind of hard to tell in this image here. I'll put a bigger image up so you guys can see, but it looks like these are gonna be really nice material. They are gonna be heavy. I like these first 2 colorways. This last like green, I can't even, it's like more of a green I think, or a black, but that one is not doing it for me as much as the other 2, but I don't really think it's bad. It's still gonna go with a lot of stuff, and we'll go over a lot of stuff for the fall winter, so it's gonna be a great piece if you're in a like colder area. I live in Indiana, so that's definitely something that I think would be good for me to have in my collection. And then we have an underline hooded sweatshirt, so it's just the Supreme logo kind of italicized with underline underneath it. And yeah, I don't know, this is alright. It's not bad. Not something I would pay over retail for, that's for sure. But if I could get it for under retail, can't go wrong with the Supreme hoodie. So yeah, I don't know. Not mad at this piece, but not a piece that I really want either. Next we have the creases short sleeve top. This one is terrible in my opinion. Sorry if you like it, but I don't know. I just don't see any reason to buy this tee. I don't like it at all. Nothing about it's good. None of the colorways are good. I don't know. Maybe I'm a hater, but yeah, that piece was just really not doing it for me. And then we've got the cutout long sleeve tee, so it just says Supreme going down both the sleeves. And again, I really don't like this piece. It's supposed to look like the letters are kind of cut out or whatever. I don't know. Just weird, very awkward design in my opinion. kind of lazy. Just, I don't know, bad. And then we've got some chino pants here. I think these are pretty sick, especially the orange ones. They've got like a little pinup girl on them. I think that was a cool little touch. I think the pinup girl works better here than it did on those trucker hats. For some reason, those trucker hats, I don't know. I feel like that was an item that I should have really loved, and it hasn't grown on me yet. So I don't know, maybe it will, but overall, these chinos are really solid. I like the use of the pinup girl there. So yeah, I think the orange ones are the coolest, like I said, but can't really go wrong with any of those colorways. Pretty much all of them kind of go with anything. Then we've got the sponsors cap. It's just got like a bunch of made up little random sponsors. I don't know, I wasn't really feeling that one. I think it's interesting that the brim is like a little different of a color. It looks like there's some text on there too, so it might say Supreme going across there or something. I think that's a cool little detail, but overall, yeah, just too much going on, doesn't really serve a purpose, not really like an ode to anything that I can tell. So yeah, not for me. And then we got these military camp caps. I don't really like camp caps. I think the details on this one are cool, the little like text on the right side, but again, just not that cool in my opinion. But that's just me. I don't really like camp caps. So if you do like camp caps, I think these are actually like pretty solid. I think the brown one and the camo ones are gonna be the coolest, but yeah, not for me. And then again, we've got those Nike ACG hats, which I've already touched on and said I really like. So that is it for this week. I do think it's an alright week. There are definitely some pieces that I can see myself wearing. There's definitely some pieces that aren't that bad, but yeah, really the only items not from the collaboration that I can see myself wearing are this flannel and then maybe this hoodie and maybe the chinos. I don't know, I'm not a big chino guy, but the flannel is definitely the coolest piece that's not a part of the collaboration, and those shorts are definitely my favorite part from the collaboration. So let me know what you guys are planning on picking up down below. I think if you guys are big Nike ACG fans, you guys are going to have a good opportunity to go ham this week. There are a decent amount of items from this collaboration, I feel like, so I'm curious to see which ones will sell out first. I feel like the jackets will be somewhat limited quantities just because they're like kind of interesting silhouettes. They probably didn't make too many of them. But yeah, definitely let me know what you guys are planning on picking up down below, and make sure to stay tuned to my Instagram or just read the bio of this video at a later date, because I will have the prices in here, the price estimations when I get those. So yeah, if you made it to this point, thank you so much for watching. If you could hit that like and subscribe, I would really appreciate it, and make sure to just stay tuned if you guys have any interest in Supreme drops, because I will be covering them all for the rest of the season. So yeah, thanks again. We will see you next time. Have a good one.